Good morning. Gonna see if see what our connection is like today. We have yet to get out of the woods with poor connection with Insight, but you see how it goes. I wanted to see if I can find a good spot that doesn't say connection is weak, and when it does, I'm gonna get in exactly what I would do today, whether I was going live or not. Real short. I was working on Spry. Good morning, Melissa. Melissa's the first one in. I was working with Spry last week, trying to get her off lead. Chris Borgman, good morning. And found out I just didn't think she was quite ready. She kind of showed us that. Aaron Garlock's in. Good morning, guys. Before we get going too far, do me a favor. Like always, please share. We're a little bit later than normal. We had been going at 6 when we were going last week. Good morning, Doug. Good morning, Cam Cutters. I see 7 o'clock we get more people. So it was kind of a test. But April, good morning. I've got Taylor, Ellie, and Spry. One of the reasons I'm going live is I just wanted to show you exactly what I'm doing with this puppy right now. We're still live with Spry, and we've got good news. We lost one of them yesterday. So she has completely got her adult teeth there. We are still holding on to this little bugger. So when that one falls out, we're in good business. Thanks, Steven. Steven shared it. Cody Miller's in. Ann from up north. Hey, Ann, how are you? Let's see. So we've got one more puppy tooth to go, and then we're back to retrieving. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm kind of excited about that. But one of the things that in the meantime, you know, a lot of people are asking, well, what do you do when they're teething if you can't retrieve? There's so much to do, I can't even get through it all myself. So we are trying to get this puppy to get close to working off lead, and I thought she was there about a week ago, and she proved to me that we're just not quite there. And the reason I don't think we're there is because, you know what? Our on lead work's just not good enough yet. So I don't have the tripod today. So I actually wasn't planning on going live. I decided to go live because a couple reasons. DogBoneHunter 7-day challenge. So hashtagging DogBoneHunter 7-day. The reason I did that was heel. I'm gonna try to walk where I get better reception. The reason I put this thing, we're just doing this little 7-day thing because I've gotten, it's gotten kind of cold as far as participation. So, and when I say participation, I mean not only me. I have been slow on my posts, and I haven't been staying up to date as much as I should. I haven't been keeping up as often as I should. So, I wanted to show that just because I'm not live doesn't mean I'm not training. So I want to show that. But it seems like when we get lives going, more people start training, or at least they start talking about it and sharing it. So I want to kick that off again. I want to get that going again. We've got another puppy coming. So if you guys think this is beneficial, I'm looking to do this again with another puppy. I think it's a whole nother class of people that will be able to follow along from the start, whether it be place training, steadiness, all the stuff that we've done already with Spry. And then we're going to continue on with Spry because now she's going to be retrieving real soon. And I think that's an exciting part that's going to have a lot of information. So 7-day challenge is you hashtag. You got to share to our page. You got to just post a video to DogBone. Don't do it as a private message. Do it to DogBone, and then I just want to see it can be a picture, or if it doesn't have to be a video. I've already seen the reason I went live this morning is because people have already started doing it, and they've started putting live videos on, or not live videos, but videos of themselves. Mike Schulte did it this morning. Trevor Barrett did it this morning. I think I saw Trevor Barrett just joined in. So Jeff Trudell, I got a feeling Jeff will get in on this. What we're going to do is we're going to do it for a week because I want to see if you can consistently train. It doesn't take much time. I mean, we're talking 5 minutes. It's all it's going to take. My session with Spry is going to be 5 minutes today. But just take 5 minutes just to try to form the habit of working on something. I don't care what it is. It could be sit. It could be remote sit. It could be 5 minutes of you filming your dog in a remote sit. I don't care. I don't want to see the full 5 minutes. Just take a picture of it. Just show me that you're doing it. But it's going to take an extra step because now you're going to share it. Now you're going to have to share it to our page, and you got to hashtag DogBoneHunter 7-day. Anyone who does it for 7 days in a row, I'm gonna pick a winner out of that. Maybe if there's not that many, they'll all be winners. But I'm gonna give them something, give them a DogBone package. But I want to get, the point of it is to get you to understand it doesn't take that long. It takes consistency. So if you can be consistent for 7 days in a row, doing something very simple, my challenge will be you won't see changes 7 days in a row. Each day you won't see a change, but you will see it by day 7 from day 1. And you'll have pictures, and some of you will have videos to show the difference. And I want you to see the importance and the impact that that has, because I started thinking about it myself with Spry. And with Spry, I thought, man, I want to get off lead with her. I want to get off lead with her. I want to get off lead with her. And kind of feeling like I got to get to off lead, and I started talking about it to you guys, and I thought, I got to get her off lead. Well, I tried doing it a couple times, and guess what? She's not ready. 7 months old. She's just not ready. So what? So I'm not in a rush. So the point of this 7-day thing is to show you baby steps 7 days in a row will add up to something. So I want you to chance to document yourself. It's a chance for you to see your changes in process. So I'm gonna do my session right now. I'm gonna do it. I don't have the tripod with it. Like I said, I wasn't planning on doing this. Again, do me a favor, guys, if you would share these videos, and then I got another favor to ask for you right before I get off. But so I'm gonna do my heel work. I'm going left-hand turns, right-hand turns. I don't even have my whistle. That's how unprepared I am. So I am gonna stop. I'm not gonna do sit to the whistle today. If you look back on the last couple videos, I've been working on her stopping and not sitting. Instead, she sits when I peep the whistle. I want to build that whistle in. Why do I want to do all that stuff? Because real shortly, she's retrieving again. And I'm going to get to be able to do a lot more stuff once we get to retrieving. If I can handle a dog off the whistle, have her sit to the whistle, those things are in place. So, Spry, heel. So I'm going to show you this is literally going to be my session. And I've been doing this every single day. Haven't gone live every time, but I've been doing it every day, and her feet are getting better. Compared to watch the video last week where we went tried to go off lead. So I like her pace. She's not lagging behind nearly as much as she had been. She's got a nice turn there. For those that were at the workshop, I got a chance to look at all the workshop video. Man, it's cool. So we got a special project some of you guys know about. The video turned out, what I've seen so far looks great. Going to be really helpful instructionally. Come on, come on, come on. Good. Good. Don't want her sitting. My objective is to not have her sit when we stop. I used to want her to sit every time. Look at that. Good. Now I want her just to start feeling me without verbal commands. I move, she moves. I stop, she stops. I move. Now, if she tried to sit, which for a long, long time, I made her sit every time. So I'd come to a stop, she'd sit. I'd come to a stop, she'd sit. Got in that habit. Then I changed the habit because I wanted the whistle to have the power. I don't have the whistle today, but if I peeped the whistle, she'd sit. Now I got to so I had to untrain her of that habit. Had to train her up. Come on. Come on. See how she lagged there? She got a little bit of a tap. Come on. Come on. James joined in. I see James is in. Ryan's in. Patrick, Dean, Dan's in. Come on. Come on. Come on, Spry. Good. Heel. Notice when I stop, she's not sitting. Come on. Now, there. Nice little turn into her. Come on, come on, come on. That's it. Come on. Heel. Come on. Come on. Now she's lagging. You can see she's lagged back about a half step. As soon as I start making turns, she wants to hang back and get comfortable. It's a lot harder for her to get caught out of position a half a step back. Now she catches back up, which I like that position right now. Good. Bend was wrong, but she adjusted good. Come on. Come on. That time I caught her foot with my foot. There. See how her feet are getting in the way. Just gonna have to learn to move those feet. There. There. Now that's awkward for her. You can see it's uncomfortable. Come on. But she got him out of the way that time. That's too slow. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Now she hangs back. Do 2 or 3 turns and she hangs back. She's not dumb. So I'm going to wait for her to catch back up. I'm kind of just going at a pretty good pace. You'll see this morning I'm pretty fast. I'm moving a lot quicker than I normally do to get her tempo up. Good. Don't have to turn every time. Sometimes I just stop to see if she's paying attention. This lead is really loose. Hard to see it from the angle, but you can see there's a slack in the lead, in the slip chain. Again, I stop and she reads me. Very nice. Come on. Come on. Good morning, Cole. Cole joined in. Why the change with sit on stop? Because I wanted to get, good question, Patrick. No, see the nose goes down, there's a correction. Because I want sit to the whistle. And the habit needs to be formed right here under control. So the problem before was every time I stopped, she sat no matter what. So I started incorporating a whistle at that same point. Well, the whistle didn't mean anything. The whistle didn't matter. It was, she was sitting already. All right, I got a truck coming. Gotta make sure it doesn't turn our way. Come on, guys. Ellie, here. Taylor, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good. Here. Sit. Hi. Come on, Taylor. There's a good example of why the foundation is just so important. Recall. So these guys were on remote sit. Go ahead, sit down. Sit down. Sit. Taylor, sit. These guys were on a nice remote sit. Busy street, so I put them in the middle of the road. But when they needed to, they came right to me. But so back to the question there for Patrick. So I had her where she would stop and sit every time when she was little. That was to teach sit. Now I trained it out of her because I want the whistle to be the reason she sits. Because pretty soon, if I had my whistle right now, see, I don't even want her sitting now. She's standing for me. She's not going anywhere. She's not standing, she's not sitting. If I peep the whistle right now, she'd sit. Well, she hears the word sit and she goes to sit. Because at a distance like those guys are, if I'm calling them to me and I want to stop them to the whistle, I blast the whistle. Well, the whistle has to mean sit down right now. So I need to kind of clean that slate, wipe that slate clean of the habit of sitting when I'm walking, heel, so that I can reintroduce it to be the whistle that creates that action, not stopping. Because then what'll happen is it'll transfer. When they're moving at 50 yards from me and I blast the whistle, they go right back to that moment where we're here and we beep and we sit. That's what we're looking for. So I trained something into her intentionally, and I trained it out of her intentionally so that I could train something else into her intentionally. So there's always a plan behind it. So now we've gone pretty good distance of straights, so now we're gonna work some turns in again because she's kind of setting the cruise control again. She goes, oh, we're just kind of going for a walk again. Come on, come on, come on. There. There, that was a nice turn. She didn't quite bend the way I want her to, but she got her feet out of the way. So now I'm stopping at 180. She's reading it pretty nice. Come on. Come on. Come on. There. See how she's backing now? She's backing her feet instead of bending her body. That's what we're looking for. That was probably the best example of it that we've done. instead of her body going, bending, let's see, instead of her body, this is her facing, her habit has been to lead with her front shoulders. So she's bending this way. Well, what happens when you bend this way? The tail just kind of, the butt just kind of, I need her to bend this way with her butt this way and follow it. So I need her feet moving the right way. Heel. And that was the first time she had done it for a while. It was real clear to see it. See how she's backing up? She's backing up. She's backing up. She's backing up. She's backing up. That's not that easy for them to do. They don't like to lead with their back end. They like to lead with their front end and let the back end follow. Yeah. But when you can start getting them to be precise with their feet, then their turns get a lot better. When their turns get a lot better, they have to think about it. They have to really pay attention. If they're paying attention and focusing, they forget about, they don't have to think about all the other stuff. They focus on me. There's eyes. So I really want that connection. You could see it. Like I said earlier, we had some good video from the workshop. It was real powerful to see the dogs when they were paying attention and when they weren't paying attention. Our goal is to get them so that it becomes a habit that they're always paying attention. Very good. That's it. That's going to be my lesson for today. So that's my DogBoneHunter 7-day hashtag. So if you guys are interested in doing it, is there a reason you drill so much on heel versus come or some other command, just wondering why so much heel work while teething? I do heel work all the time, teething or not teething. I work on recall too, but she's not struggling with recall that much. She comes. When I blow the whistle, she comes. When I call her, she comes. I know a lot of people struggle with that. That's what you should be working on. So you got to figure out where your weaknesses are. My objective right now is my big objective is I want to get her off lead. I want to get her working off lead because guess what? We're retrieving as soon as she's done teething. We're not doing any retrieving on lead. She's gonna have to be off lead. So I need to get her to be under control and heel position off lead if I want to be able to do the stuff I want to do when it comes to retrieving. So this is a question that Rhett just asked. Is there a reason you drill so much on heel? Yeah, because it all starts with heel. So if you don't have heel work, I can't do anything at a distance. So my goal right now, short term, is get her off lead. I want to get her off lead. As soon as I get her off lead, I'm able to do a whole lot of other stuff. So, and right now, her heel work on lead's pretty good. It's not good enough. I showed that last week. It's not good enough to come off lead yet. So I do work on recall. I've been working on remote sits. Now, I don't film the remote sits because you think this, you really will see some boringness on remote sits. Now, these dogs over here, they've been remote sit the whole time. Spry at my office is on remote sit. And during the day, I took a picture of her yesterday. She was sleeping on her bed. Well, that was place training. Lots of it. We do lots of that. Remote sit. I put her on remote sit for 10, 15, 20 minutes now. I'll mow lawns and let her sit and watch. So I don't always film that because it's nowhere near as exciting. Tying out. If it weren't so hot out, we'd be tying out. Teaching patience. You gotta get your tie outs in really early now. We're talking 4:30 in the morning. You gotta be tying them out till 6:30 in the morning. Then it gets a little bit too hot. So those are some things that we're working on beyond heel, but it all starts with heel. That's why I put so much emphasis on it. How can you use the whistle for sit? How can you use the whistle for sit and recall? Well, a single blast is sit to the whistle. Patrick, I'm not sure, you might be new to some of these videos. Just go back and look in the I think we're on 84. Look from like 84 back to like mid 70s. You're gonna see I talk a lot about sitting to the whistle. I want a single blast. Beep, sit to the whistle. Beep, sit to the whistle. Beep, sit to the whistle. Beep, 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 beep. Recall. They come to me. So when that truck came down the road, I would have, if I had a whistle, I would have beep, 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 beep. They'd have come running. These two big ones. Now, if I wanted to stop them at any point, I'd have went beep. They'd have stopped and sat. So that's how I use the whistle. I also use the whistle in quartering and casting to get a dog to bend on the corners. When I get to the end of a row and I need to have them quarter back, I beep, beep. I also use it as a slow, methodical beep, 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 beep. That's a hunt command. So at a distance, if they can't hear me, at a distance. If they can't hear me, I'll beep repeatedly, and that's a hunt command. April said, I'm breaking up here. She said, how long do you say you tie out for? As long as I can. It just depends on the weather. What I was mentioning was, come on guys, Ellie, come on, Taylor, come on. What I was mentioning was, it's so hot. You got to get it in when it's cold, when it's cool out. So 4:30 in the morning, we're getting light here. So if I'm going to tie out and I need to get a dog tied out, I'd put them out then. And then I'd probably have them done by 6:30, because by the time 6:30 comes, the sun's up and it's getting pretty warm. So as long as I can, as long as I got a nice setup, April, I'll tie them out all day if I have to. I can't with these dogs because it gets too hot, and I don't have as good of a setup for it. So instead, they place train with me. I had Ellie and Spry. Ellie, you're a little far out. Heel. Ellie, heel. I had Ellie and Spry with me at the office yesterday. If you're on Instagram, you'll see I've been using Instagram more often. I haven't been using Facebook as much. I'm gonna pick that back up, but I've been using Instagram a little bit more, using the story part of Instagram. It's very easy for me to show. It's very easy for me to show quick little videos of what we're doing live with the dogs. Here's another nice little drill to get both these guys to hook in. Nobody's sitting. So the training goes on. It's constant. We're talking about, dogs are always learning, so we're always training. So there's your challenge. So this challenge is, all you gotta do is take a picture. You don't have to video it. You gotta take a picture. Come on, Taylor, let's go. You gotta take a picture or a little video. You don't have to film your whole session. Just get proof that you're doing it. Send it to our page. Just put it directly to the DogBone's page, post it on our page, and do hashtag DogBoneHunter 7-day. And then do it for 7 straight days in a row, and I will pick winners, or maybe I'll give everybody some. I'll probably give everybody something, because it sounds easy to do. 7 days in a row. Just wait, guys. The weekend will come, and they'll have things. All right, we're back. I'm not going to go any further because I'll lose you. You'll look back on it and you'll go, day 1, I got a picture or a video. Day 7, I got a picture or a video. If you work on the same thing for 7 straight days, guarantee you're going to get better at it. You won't tell the difference day to day. You will tell the difference week to week. That's the point. So there's going to be some accountability. You're going to be held accountable by yourself. So do that for me. And then the other thing I want to ask you is, and I don't like asking favors much, but I do want to ask you this favor. I got a ton of people the other day, I couldn't remember what they were called, but reviews. People gave us reviews on Facebook. All right, I'm trying to find a spot that works here. So do me a favor, if you would continue to do those reviews. It means so much to me. I can't tell you how much it means to have people say some of the stuff that they're saying about our stuff. If you don't like it, if you don't like what we're doing, I don't mind that either. Don't be that guy, but you can say what you don't like. I'm all right with it. But I need you to ask a favor. Will you do me this? If you buy our products through our website, thank you. If you buy our products through a retailer, thank you. If you buy our products through Amazon, thank you. Do me a favor, if you would, even if you didn't buy it through Amazon, you still, I think, can leave a review on Amazon. If you did buy it on Amazon, would you please leave me a review on Amazon of what you think about the products? It would make it just means a ton to us business-wise, and we're a small company, and we're finding out how important reviews are. And if you guys would continue to do that for me, I can't thank you enough. So do me a favor, share these videos, stay with us. Accept the challenge if you want, and we'll see what we get after 7 days. Talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.